I'm here, guys. Let me just tag everybody. 1 second. Here's the link to YouTube. Just so you guys know, I will drop the another case of this tomorrow. This should be everybody. So, sorry for running late. I thought I grabbed the case, but I think I grabbed a case of Series 2 Hobby. I grabbed 2 cases of Series 2 Hobby that I thought was the 2 cases of Allen Ginter I have. So, which is my fault. I was on the phone with a recruiter with headphones in and just wasn't quite paying attention. Normally double check the nobody knows. Essentially, they send the products don't have a label on them. They have like a FGC code, and they just look like the right size. And I just was like, "Oh, these have to be it," but they were not. So I apologize for that. I went downstairs to go. I was like, "I'm gonna be live at 10." I went to go grab the box, and I was like, "This is not Allen and Ginter." So yeah, so I run to the shop and back. Anyways, we have the box here. We're gonna have the team list on the right. We have the overhead camera in the bottom left-hand corner. By team list, I mean the scrolling list. It does have the football players and the non-football players on there as well. Suppose all 30 teams. There's a few teams left in the Leaf Trinity. If we fill that up before this is done breaking, I'll run that tonight. I think there's one spot left in Pokemon. I'm not going to run that tonight, but I can run some stuff in the afternoon tomorrow as well, as the Steelers don't play till 8 o'clock. Like I said, I'll post another Allen and Ginter. Once we get through the Allen and Ginter, I'll start posting mixers of stuff again. When it's like Pristine, Tribute, Topps Chrome, Sapphire, Topps Chrome, etc. Hopefully a lot of people are at least watching that are in the break, so we can see if we get rip cards and we can rip them on camera. If not, I'll send them to you guys. Let's get rolling here, like I said. Grab the bin. Good luck to everybody. Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020. Ben Baller to the car. Give him a nice rub on the 12 boxes. Get my silent but deadly lint roller here. Just the Jeff Bricado special, because I couldn't handle my DJ mixes with the loud one. You didn't want me to start spitting over the scratching of the lint roller that I used to make. But let's get rolling here, guys. Appreciate y'all filling out the Allen and Ginter. So we already got a talkative crowd tonight. That's solid. It's like a comedian doing stand-up and no one crickets. I have to start cutting WWE promos like Stone Cold, so I at least get like a what or something. We're gonna get box toppers on all that. I'm gonna get yourself. Let's see what the box topper is. This is going to be a Ronald Acuna Jr. box topper going to the Braves. You know, fit the box topper on the camera. It's not numbered. It's just a Ronald Acuna Jr. For anybody curious, I'll put it sideways so you can see the whole thing at once. But yeah, it's pretty big. So we'll back it up some. And that's going to Brian Ward. I will put these in sleeves, and I think I have some top loaders for the box toppers. Regardless, if not, they'll be in sleeves. And I'll wrap them in a bubble mailer if they're in a box. Put that to the side. And got to tilt this back down just slightly. Okay. Hey, look, there's Babe Ruth. You know it's not illegal to watch on YouTube and comment on Facebook, Mike. Isn't that something? What are you a one device household? Better be on your big screen at the house. All right, Ohtani's the MVP. Just give that one up, Mike. The problem is there's nobody else in the AL that deserves the MVP. Luis Robert was making a case for a while, but he fell off. There's nobody else numbers-wise that's even close to deserving an MVP compared to Ohtani's numbers. That's the problem. If, let's say, Freddie Freeman was in the American League or Acuna or somebody like that, you can make an argument. It's because Zuck knows, Brian. Seager's numbers aren't good enough to win MVP. Like, they're not so awe-defying that you have an argument. Like, they're not... The numbers aren't so outstanding that you're like, that guy has to win MVP. What I'm trying to say, if it was like Acuna... Let's say Mookie Betts or Acuna was in the American League. Let's say Mookie Betts was putting up those numbers as a Red Sox. You could make the argument that Mookie Betts should be MVP over Ohtani. There's nobody that's close enough to Ohtani to make that argument. That's what I'm trying to get at. We have Wander Franco, Nemo, Chambers, Turner, Reynolds, Brett. Those little baby cards. That is dessert carrot cake. We're going to have Giancarlo Stanton, Schwarber, old-time hockey. Palmer, Tucker, Murphy, Molina. Going to have the baby card for Aparicio. Temple blocks. Music to the ears, temple blocks? Whatever. It's a musical instrument. We have Arenado, Ramirez, Sosa, Ripken Jr., Brujan, DeGrom, Meek Mill, Philadelphia rapper. We have Lou, Brock, and Dawson. We have Gabriel Moreno, Alcantar. We have Anderson, and we have our first relic, Allen and Ginter, Gleyber Torres, and that's going to be going to the Yankees, and Jose Garcia. And this one will be right up Vinny Tricario's. Ali, as he is a Gleyber Torres superfan. We have Palmeiro. Does not come with steroids. We're going to have Red-Tailed Hawk. Nato Cheney. Peraza. Paguero. Bitliff. Correa. Barrios. Little baby mini card of Tomei. We're going to have Bodrin. Rutschman. Jeter Downs. DMC from Run DMC. Toglia. Smith. Schmaltz. They have the Mesa Verde National Park, Joey Votto McCarthy, Rodon, Pedroia. We're going to have our first Rip It card. It's going to be a 115 out of 199, Von Grisham. Regardless, I was going to say, Brian, whatever's in this card is your card. That's how the Rip cards work here. That's how they always work for Allen and Ginter. You let me know if you want me to rip it on camera, if you want to hold it. It is a Von Grisham out of 199. Whatever's inside, you would get to keep no matter what. It doesn't matter what team it would end up belonging to on the Rip card. The Rip card is yours, so you can decide to rip it or keep it. But we will put it right there. So let's say you pulled an autograph of, like, I don't know, Anthony Volpe. The Anthony Volpe would still be yours, even though Jose owns the Yankees, because the Rip card is yours. So everything and anything inside the Rip card is your property, essentially. Abreu, Surfing, Stanton, Fried, Urshela, Tatis Jr., Hank Aaron, and Tejada. Vinny, I'll give you the name afterward. It's Vinny Tricarico. We have Reggie Jackson, Seager, Bellinger, Vargas, Schultz, Scherzer, Contreras, Javier, I can't hit anything, but Hot Air, Baez, California Condor, Devers, Freeman, Coughlin, Liberatore, Snell, Mountcastle. Only in Arizona. Is that a swimming pool? I thought it was going to be numbered, but it looks like it's literally just the coloring of the Arizona Diamondbacks. We have Fun in the Sun, Pichardo, Batty, Groshans, Bogarts, Bohm, Alvarez. We're going to have Clemente. For the Pirates, George Brett, Kirby, Hudson. Vientos, Sandoval, Bueller, and Albies. I have Buxton. I have Osprey, Kershaw, Bell, Lefko, Casas, Cabrera. I have Cone. Senga on the rookie card, Altuve. You got Fujinami, Cole, Pena, Ermsey, Dale Murphy, Rodriguez. Gonna have Tim Raines, Cal Ripken, Benson, Allen, DL Hall, Colas. I have Carew, Aaron. We're going to have a numbered Austin Meadows. Not numbered, just the black Meadows. I'll put this to the side and sleeve it afterwards. We have Ricky Henderson, Lindor, Suzuki, Corbin Carroll, Blade. We have Langs, Eckstein, Vita Blue, San Francisco Rodriguez, Chipper Jones, Bomani Jones, Tovar, Cavalli. I have Gerald Henderson, Scoot Henderson, my bad. We have Morel, Sheffield for the Brewers. What the fuck? Gary Sheffield for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have Secretary Bird. I did not have that on my Brewers bingo card. Gary Sheffield. I didn't even know Gary Sheffield. I guess Gary Sheffield played for like every team in Major League Baseball, but I didn't realize he played for the Brewers. We have Mateo, Turner, Lee, Ski, Apodaca, Meneses. We have in Cincinnati Clays, McGuire, Gordon. Just so you know, those like Cincinnati, Arizona, those are like, they say Diamondbacks and Cincinnati Reds on the back, just so Jose knows that those aren't non-baseball cards. Those are baseball cards, as in they go to the team. We have Gordon, Cabrera, Brett, Gonzolin, Wang. Have another black Bobby Witt, black border. Nolan Ryan, Castellanos, Walker, Sharania, Mancini, Altuve, Horner. We have Juan Soto with his ugly mug. We have Tanning, Brock, Mulder, Mullins, Sosa. We're going to get a Chase Utley on a piece of bat memorabilia, Machu Picchu. That's going to be a green border, which makes it a little bit rare and weirdly thick. One of the Phillies and Mike McGarity. If you're younger, you might remember Chase Utley as a Dodger, but in reality, he made his claim to fame as a Philly. Dirty piece of shit. We have George Kirby, Realmuto, Diaz, Yoshida. He just plays the game hard. I was going to say we have Cruz, Rendon, Kirk, Gordon, Ukulele, Birdie, Trout, Riley, Henderson, Tony Gwynn, Harper. We have O'Connor, Acuna Jr., Ruth, Meadows, Richardson, Rasmussen, Curley on whatever this border is. I don't. And we're gonna have Blade on the rookie card and Buzzard on the non-baseball bird. Tomorrow I will be offering up a price for ETBs. I'm trying to wait for the Elite Trainer boxes prices to stabilize. There is the MSRP is $50, but people are selling for more than $50. I wouldn't go over $50, but I'm more thinking they're probably going to be at the price of $47.50 plus $5 shipping for the first box. If you get limited 2 boxes, so you can get a second box for $47.50. It's probably how I'm going to roll price-wise on them, just so you guys know. So it'll be like, you end up paying like pretty much $50 for both if you get 2 boxes, but that is shipped, where I think most places they're charging shipping too. If you're local, you can just pick them up. If you're local, actually you don't have to pay for the shipping, so you can just get them for $47.50. We're going to have a Vladdy Jr. One of the Blue Jays, and that's going to be Gavin Jennings. I need to talk to my Leaf rep, because there's like some things they offer me right away with the Legacy account, some things they don't. I mean, you're supposed to take at least a case of everything that's released, which I think we could work through, like a case either, whether it's Rip and Chips or whatever, of like some of the football things that they release, or basketball. They do release some like really dope products. Talking about Roger Clemens. Mike's so angry. I talked about his childhood hero, Chase Utley. I know he's not your childhood hero either. I know. You were old enough for him not to be your childhood hero, but... Bro, I thought we had a Brian Gray card. If you know, you know. let's get into the second box. Good luck to everyone. We have Ichiro, Cabrian Hayes, Harris II, Ortiz, the trumpet for whenever Edwin Diaz comes to the game. We have Hunter. We're going to have the Lashane, Great Buddha, Schwarber, Edmund, Nelson, Howard, Nicholas Schwartz. We have Green. Corbin Carroll on the mini card. Bodyboarding, not Rollins. Balvin, Strider, Barry Zito, and Barry Larkin. We're going to have Miami. I have an Otani mini card. I have Chipper Jones, Rappaport, Abrams, Boggs, Wheeler, Jimenez, Curley. I have King Felix, Fun in the Sun Fishing, Burns, Pujols, Zach Neto, Bryce Young, Dylan Cease, Kendall, Rodon. I have Willie Mays, Jackson, Zoo, Cortez, Willie Mays, Clark, Bieber. I have Webb. And we have some sort of Valken, Guerrero Jr., Schwarber, Myers, Bun B, Verdugo, and Ethier. Pujols, Cron, DiMaggio, Marte, O'Brien, Springer, Christian Walker, Castle, another musical instrument, Thomas, Votto. Got Kevin Hart, got a baseball card. We have Judge. We have Verdugo on memorabilia. Alex Verdugo for the Red Sox. You have Brian Reynolds, Vladimir, Hader, Levis, Bradley, Brown, Musial, Detmers, Correa. We have Merlin, another type of bird. Got Grayson Rodriguez, Harper, Senga, Machado, Gorilla Nems, Cabrera, black bordered Clase. Have Hank Aaron, Green, Buxton, Darvish, Williams, Bryant. Got Jackie Robinson on this silver border for the Dodgers. It's pretty off-center, though, unfortunately. Stephen Kwan and Building a Sandcastle, Fun in the Sun. Have Lopez, Chisholm Jr., Liam Hendricks, Alonzo, Freeman, Musina, Rodriguez on the mini card. Honestly, I know that Alan Ginter tries to go back to that T206, but they should really get rid of mini cards as a base card. They're just annoying. We have Bob Gibson, Henderson, Ruiz, Bichette, Langeliers. Behind Langeliers, we were first autograph, Joey Meneses, the on-base hitting first baseman. I think him and Kyle Manzardo are going to change the game of what people are looking for at first base. I think people are going to maybe look for a little bit more defense so they can get some first basemen that hit more like Joey Votto, that 300 plus. Nonetheless, going to the Nationals and Gavin Jennings on the Meneses. There is a rip card. Brian just does not want to rip it yet. We have Hendricks. He's thinking about it. Snowy Owl, Stone Street, Jameson, Arrays, Herrera, Van Kirk, Anderson, the black border Birdie. Gonna have Hernandez, Jung, Assad, Verlander, Baez, Staley, and Prado. Have Strasburg, Mandolin, Nola, Maddox, Brown, Pasquantino, O'Connor, Carroll, Pujols, George Springer, DeGrom, Gibson, Wasserman, Clemente, Little Baby. We have Judge, Duran. I have Hen Harrier Marsh, Abreu, Rizzo, Swanson, Blackman, Verlander, Blackborder, Contreras. We have Jimmy Rollins, Clase, Soto, Strasburg, Castillo, Max Muncy on the memorabilia, and that's going to go to the Dodgers. Whoa, my bad. One second, I need to go grab more 75 points. I didn't realize there was I thought all the cards were 100 point, not 75. Yeah, I mean, no one's going to want to rip it, Dustin, if I'm like, all right, well, if you rip it, anything that's to a different team, you don't get the cards anymore. Like, who's going to rip their cards in? It could fill tonight. It's because it's only 60 cards and autographs. I'd rip it tonight, too, because it's not a break that takes super long, but I mean, it's close enough where if someone swoops in and closes it, there's a chance. If you want to rip it, Brian, I'll rip it right after we finish this box. We have Wakefield, Kiteboarding, Robert, Olson, Meyer, Jan, Alvarez. We're going to have Guerrero Jr. And we have the rarest of the diamond, the Triple Crown. Hopefully that was going to be like a cool numbered card, and it's not. We have Don Mattingly, Terrain, Goldschmidt, Robinson, Jones, Peraza, Nadal, Barrios, Piano, Glasnow, Grisham, Duran, Jansen, Betts, Rutschman. We have Tovar, Willie Stargell, White, Robinson, Ethan Small, McGuffin, Griffey Jr., Lux, Bregman, and Gear Valken. You really got to figure out how to push close the... I'm assuming you want to rip this, right, Brian? We got to figure out how to push close that pick your player Bowman Chrome break. Before I rip it, I just want like an absolute confirmation of a yes. Alright. Not that I think you would try to be like, no, after I start to rip it, but you're going to get the Grisham card too, so we'll see what it is. On a positive note, you're getting another Braves card, whatever it is. But I want to say, I don't know if it's going to be a good decision or not. If this is not numbered, we'll see. Get another Brave. It's an Acuna, but I think it might just be a base Acuna, to be honest, which is why they would do that is... And this thing was in there tight. Trying to be gentle. It is a... I mean, I don't know if this is like a short print Acuna, but it is an Acuna mini card. It's not anything, Mike. It is. It looks like it's just the base card. It does have a different code than the Alex Bregman, so maybe it's a short print. Because the code on the Bregman ends in 3696 and the code on the Acuna ends in 3758. So maybe it's a short print. $360. I don't know. I'll put it in a sleeve. And I will say it definitely has some like... damage where you probably need to put, not damage, it has like an imprint where you probably should put in like a humidifier or something like that, like a humidor, not a humidifier, humidor to, and it should pop back out and get the thing in there. But yeah, I mean, it's an Acuna, and then I'll clean this back up as much as I can, put it back in the thing, and I'll throw it back in the top loader. So look, even if the rules were goofy, you still would have had the ripped card. Also, I mean, obviously you're a Braves fan, so you might not want to sell this. I think people will actually buy the ripped cards already. Box number 3. Serious question, guys. So I know how much to order. Another Ronald Acuna. Box topper. Not numbered or anything, just the same box topper. What's your guys' interest in Bowman Chrome University that's coming out? It does have Travis Hunter's first in it. The reason I'm asking is they actually have breakers boxes for it. So I just need to know how many breakers, the light box cases you guys want me to order for that football. It's going to be college jerseys. But yeah, that might have to be something I go on like. You could do it through YouTube. I don't think you can do it on Facebook. I have to look at the price of what it'll be. I haven't even looked at it. I just seen they dropped it in my account, and I think the order's due by either tonight or tomorrow. I could figure out how to do it by college. I'd have to probably do it by college, not NFL, because it's all going to be college kids. Yeah, I mean, I think there's only 10 cases as an option. I do have 2 regular cases coming, but then they loaded the Breaker's Delight in. I figured 2 cases, worst case scenario. A couple guys might want to do personals. I'll do the personals real cheap. It does have Deion Sanders' son in there. It has Travis Hunter, the kid that plays both ways. It has Caleb Williams autographs, not his first. There is going to be some nasty-ass stick. Look at this bad boy. Baby, I am the mother... Whew, I was going to say... I mean, I'll be honest with you, Colorado's going to be expensive. It's not like Travis Hunter's football cards are going to sell. I mean, kid's a stud. Just call me the Dinosaur Jurassic Park Dino Handler, Iguanodon. 6 out of 10 on the dinosaur fossil. Going to my man, Jose Garcia. I can't even. Thing is so thick I can't even do anything but just put them in an HTA box and call it a day. Call me the dinosaur hunter. I was gonna say a piece of genuine fossil of the Iguanodon. I was gonna say back-to-back years. Game use. I was gonna say slide these over. That's gonna be one of the hits. We have Acuna Jr., Jeter, Wisniewski, Meek Mills, Gorman, Mitchell. We have Willis, Spikeball, Alvarez, Fowler, Rivera, McClanahan, Ohapi, Williams. We got Freeman. Burley, Waters, Henry, Marte, Volpe, Clark, Stowers. And I have Kruk, Lair, Reed, Bregman, Wisdom, Hoskins, Meyer, Cavalli, Wakeboarding, Glasnow, Terang. We have Smith, Webb, Anderson, Thompson, Bell, Batty, Nolan Jones. I have Reed, Detmers, Yelich, Manoa, Torres, O'Connor, Perez, Betts. We have O'Neal, Cruz, Garrett Cole, Jimenez, Wemby, Otani, Kwan, Judge, Pasquantino, Teixeira. We have the Adian Condor, Nola, Randy Johnson, Maddox, Brown, Lil Baby, Veritek, Yastrzemski on the black border. We have Clayton Kershaw, Bob Gibson, Clemente, Swanson. Gonna have the Cathedral in Germany. Got my man Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies on the base. And we're gonna have another autograph mini card. It's gonna be Cal Stevenson for the Athletics. Wemby does not have the rookie logo on it. He's not even allowed to be in a uniform technically. That's why none of the football players are in uniforms either. It's going to Brian Ward in the Athletics on the autograph. We have Von Grisham, Duran, Griffey Jr., Dent. I have some Brownies. Johnson, White, Robinson, Ethan Small, McGuffin, Ortiz, the Trumpet. Have Wemby on the mini card. Bongos, Hayes. Nicholas Harris II, Green. We have Carlos Pena, a random player on the silver border. We have Canerco, Carew, Ichiro, Nelson, Ichiro again, Alonzo, Howard, Freeman, Schwartz. I have Holiday, as in Jackson Holiday's daddy, Matt Holiday. We're going to have Vulture, Edmund, Hendricks, Langeliers. Yo, this is the ugliest picture of Langler's ever seen. Yo, like, I'd be so pissed if this is my baseball card in any product. Bro, they got him looking like he's 50 pounds heavier than what he is. Ridiculous. We have Jim Edmonds, Christopher Morel on the memorabilia. And that's going to the Cubbies. And someone said they wanted a Cubs relic and they weren't a greedy bastard. That's Joseph Brewer for the Cubs relic on the Morel. It's not numbered, but got your wish, buddy. Talk that one into existence. Welcome to the group. I appreciate you getting in a break. Hopefully we see you around here often. We have Rappaport. I have Drysdale, Lopez, Chisholm Jr., Reyes, Bichette, Herrera, Van Kirk, the Statue of Liberty, Enjoying the Pina Colada, Henderson, Ruiz, Baez, Jameson, Prado, Mo Vaughn. I have Hoskins, Bo Bichette, Assad, Stone Street, Balvin, Verlander, Staley. We're going to have a silver border, Ryan Howard, Charlie Blackmon, and the Golden Eagle. We have a Harp. We have DeGrom. Vaughn Grisham on the mini card. Rizzo, Wasserman, Strasburg, Castillo, Posada, Seager, Marsh, Abreu, Jan, Soto, Nadal, Alvarez, Bieber, Sparrowhawk, Clase, Olsen, Meyer, Betts, Peraza. Prince Fielder, the skinny version. We have Pete Alonso on the black border mini card. Max Scherzer, Goldschmidt, Robert. Denard, Shoelace, Robinson. Why does he even have a card? Whenever you sign a player you think is going to be good, it ends up being trash when you get to the NFL. We got Jones, Lux, and Jansen. Beach Soccer, Urias, Granke, Ortiz. Bro, is this the You Betcha guy? Mount Placer, we have Chapman, Gibson. Guys, we gotta get the group so big that I can get my own damn baseball card. That's a new group goal. That's the end goal. If I get my own baseball card in Allen Ginter, I'm retiring. We have Pablon, Carrillo, some Venezuelan dish. If you're Venezuelan and I butchered one of your favorite dishes, I apologize. We have Verlander, Bello, De Niro, Rodriguez, Witt Jr., Posey, Acuna, Houston Astros, and Eric Gagne. That is going to be box number 3. Do the box topper real quick and just get out of the way. This one's going to be Juan Soto to the Padres. Which is going to Zach Ryder. So it looks like it cut off on Facebook, but it's still running on YouTube. Oh my God. Hold on, the break's still live on YouTube. I will. Alright, so it's still working on YouTube. I posted the thing. Probably just have to run it off of YouTube then and not. I mean, it has to be what it was. I was going to say it's literally on YouTube. If people really, really want to watch it on YouTube, I can, like I said, I'll close the stream right now. And, reopen it on both. It's going to take me a second. But I'll wait a second. I am going to finish opening these packs though, because I can at least do that. I can't help that Zuck's trying to shut me down, man. Zuck's trying to shut me down, boys. Oh, knocked down the whole pile of cards because I'm trying to look to see what people were. I'm just going to keep running on Facebook or on YouTube, boys. We'll just run through YouTube. Sorry about the Facebook crowd for anybody that has to watch this afterwards. I'll make a post saying, like, you need to just watch the whole thing on YouTube. That Facebook just let us down. I talked about Zuck doing something, and they heard. They heard whispers. Let's get rolling here, though. I appreciate y'all. I think we got like 7 or 8 people watching through this, which was about what we had on we had on Facebook, anyways. We got Great Horned Owl, DiMaggio. We got Bradley, Avado, Detmers, Kevin Hart. We have Griffey. Going to be rolling. Is this a short print Griffey? Is anything over 350 a short print? Like, should I be pulling this Griffey? Looks like it. Manfred could be involved. We have Rivera, Thomas, CJ Cron, Machado, Brown, Fujinami, Cole, Coughlin, Liberatore, Bohm, Snell. We have Christian Vasquez. I have Ceremi, Guerrero Jr., Marte, O'Brien, Springer, Walker. I made an executive decision because by the time people answer my post, it's going to be sitting around for like 10 minutes. I have Jung, Boggs, Wheeler, Strider, Barry, Zito, Yount, Mayer, Strasburg, Rollins, Knott, Neto, Young. Mike, did you message me saying you can't say it for the break, or was it somebody else? With somebody else. Okay, we have Jimenez, Curley, Violin, Rappaport, Abrams, Mace, Bieber, Dylan Cease Yastrzemski. We're going to have Ken Allen in the Brooklyn Zoo, the orangutan. My man. Mike Trout, Pujols, Cortez, Verdugo, Clark, and behind Clark we're going to get memorabilia Taylor Ward for the Angels. Yeah, I know you messaged me. It was Gavin messaged me saying he couldn't stay up for the break. I thought it was you. I thought there was like back-to-back messages of you saying, I can't stay up for the break, blah, 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 whatever. But it wasn't you. We have Buster Posey. Like I said, I don't know why Facebook crashed on me. It's kind of weird. We got Nems Musial. Beef noodle soup, baby. That's some Taiwanese cuisine right there. Marimbi, Devers, Freeman. I got too many cards in my hand at once. We got Brett Batty, Groshans. Got little baby Kenny Pickett hands. O'Brien. Xander Bogaerts, Reyes, Easter Island. Gonna have Alonso, Hudson, Pachardo, Vientos, Sandoval, Bueller, Albies, Parasailing, Kirby, Bitliff, the Mud Guy. We have Hall, Colas, Rod Carew, Ordonez. Have Nelson on the black border. Ted Williams, Benson, Allen, Toglia, Paguero, Correa, and Barrios. Anybody that's watching that's not in the Facebook group, please join the Facebook group, as that is where we have people that join the breaks at. This is actually, this is one of the reasons I started streaming on Facebook though too, or on YouTube too, was because Facebook was just terrible. We have Harrier, Peraza, DMC, Will Smith, Garvey. We have Paul DeJong. On the memorabilia, it's one of the Cardinals. Go to Tom Giuliano. Be Kenny Lofton, Griffey, Downs, Matoceni, Urshela, Rodon, Aaron, Pedroia, Alonso, the Pippa, McCarthy, Rutschman, Schultz, Free, Tatis Jr., Morneau. Gonna have Island, Cy Young, Stanton, Corbin Carroll, Vargas, Scherzer, Contreras, Lopez, Moises Lopez, Jordan MVP Barber, whatever that means. I'm gonna have Clase paddleboarding, Snorkeling, Hader, Will Levis, Senga, Williams, Bryant, Riley, De Niro, Greg Maddux, Rodriguez, Harper, Buxton, Darvish, Turner, Reynolds, Mountcastle, the Red Kite, Franco, Green, Nemo, Chambers, Molina, Ruth. You have Aaron Nola. I have Mathewson, Old Time Hockey, Tucker, Bruhan, Murphy. We have Jimmy Rollins on the memorabilia. Going to Mike and the Phillies. The other middle infielder from those Phillies teams in like 08, 07, 08, whenever they were pretty nasty, won the World Series. We have Nola, jet skiing, Schwarber, Sosa, Palmer, Anderson, Ripken Jr. Gonna have Soto, Old Havana, Judge, Ramirez, Ermsey, which is one of the artists that Topps uses, and Moreno. Well, this is a dope little card. It's like a piece of cloth, 3 out of 10. We have Freeman. Let's go into the Rangers. That's going to Jordan D. Groff. And it's like a piece of patch or cloth. You can like feel it with the border. But nice 3 out of 10. I think Ezekiel Duran is super underrated too. Pretty dope idea, concept of a card. We have the Loot, Dawson, Arenado, Pena, Mountcastle, Murphy, Rodriguez. Have Chipper Jones, Ortiz, Zoo, Burns, Schwarber, Myers, Bun B, Wilson, Riley, and the Rockies. Trevor Story. That's going to put us 4 boxes in. See, like this many mini cards is unnecessary. Like I wish it would just be like a special thing. 4 boxes in and we got mini cards for days. Another oversized box topper here. It's another Ronald Acuna. No, I'm joking. It's Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Going to Robbie Coleman. Tomorrow, though, it's not like if we don't fill the leaf tonight, it's not a big deal. If we can fill it tomorrow morning, I'll break it in the afternoon, like right when the 1 o'clock football games start, and I'll post another case of leaf tomorrow. So that's like, it's not a huge deal if we don't get it filled tonight, because the Steelers don't play till the night game, so I can always run a break during the early games when the kids nap. One second. So that's always an option as well. So there's that. For the leaf, even with the Pokemon, if I think the Pokemon has 1 spot left, the Pokemon fills around in the afternoon tomorrow. I am going to get a price list out. Like I said, I'm probably going to go with $47.50. If you're not local and you're not going to do a local pickup on Monday or Tuesday, you'll have to get it mailed, and it'll be $5. It'll be $5 shipping. If you have stuff here for a break, I'll probably waive that shipping too. So, like if you're in a break, I can mail it with your break cards. Not a big deal. If I can't, obviously, slightly bigger deal is there shipping involved. But the booster bundles, it'll be a limited 2 ETBs per person too. The booster bundles, I'm not gonna sell them. You have to come to the store, and it'll be like limit 1 per. They only gave me 20 of them total, and then I'll figure out how many UPCs I'm gonna get, which is the Ultimate Premium Collections. I'm also willing to move those as well. I should figure out how many extra I can get early next week too. My rep never really got back to me Friday when I asked them who didn't pay their bills, so I can take some of their stuff. Oh, did someone close Trinity? Well, if it's closed, tell people to pay so I can check payments quickly after this. It might be pretty late, though, so I'll probably still run it tomorrow when the football games start. We have Chisholm Jr., Edmund, Bichette, Hendricks, Prado, Herrera. We have Myers. I have Delir, Ruiz, Lopez, Arraez, Zito, Staley, Chavez. We're going to have Yellowstone National Park, Gagne, Rollins, Knott, Wheeler, Balvin, Cease, and Jimenez. I have Greinke. I have the Condor, Abrams, Bryce Young, Boggs, Clark, Bieber, Otani. I'm actually surprised the Mosaic football hasn't closed either. And some of the teams left are like quarterback teams. We have Kershaw, Arenado, Ramirez. I have Tucker, Nemo, Anderson, Blue. We have the Kansas City Royal Stadium, Kauffman Field, Drysdale, Cole, Dawson, Sosa, Palmer, Murphy, and Alcantar. We have Walker. What do you mean? No, local pickup. I'm talking about for Pokemon. I'm not talking about for breaks, Dustin. Fun in the Sun, Fujinami, Ermsey, Moreno, Snell, Mountcastle, Kruk, Abadaka, Bichette, Devers, Freeman, Liberatore, Pena, Bogarts, Bohm, Colas. We have the Golden Eagle, Pichardo, Coughlin, Albies, Holiday. We have my man DJ Ski. So they got one of his purple socks in here. Better watch out. Probably kind of smelly, so I apologize to Jose in advance. But we have Verlander on the black border. Strasburg, Kirby, Hudson, Batty, Groshans, Carew, and Bueller. There's a chance, which Dustin kind of knows because he lives over by the shop, but there's actually a chance that the Milt's bar gets bought by the guy that owns where my store's at, which is across the street, and that he's going to redo the entire bar, and he wants me to take over and put my shop over there. We have Violin, Benson. We have Allen, Sandoval, Colas. We have Edgar Martinez. We have Dawson, Ice Cream Sundae, Mike Trout, Nato Cheney, Peraza, Vientos, Carrera, Barrios, Ortiz on the silver. That's worth snorkeling. Nelson, Alonzo, Howard, Van Kirk. We have Langley's Worth, De Niro. Well, he would gut the entire bar because the guy that owns the building is Muslim, so he's not allowed to own, like it's against his religion to own anything dealing with alcohol. We have Burley, Stone Street, Hernandez, Jameson. Gonna have Spencer Strider. We have Jimenez for the White Sox on the memorabilia, just the base memorabilia, going to Gavin. I mean, I don't know if it'll be over there or not, but if he buys it, that's what, like, one of the things he was asking before he buys it, because he wants to have somebody at least in where the bar's at right away. That's Chicago at, I believe this is Wrigley Field. Yeah, it's Wrigley Field for the Cubs. We have Rendon, Wakeboarding, Jung, Assad, Verlander, Baez, Curley. We have Riley Green, the Bieber, Cole, Pujols, Rappaport, Mays, Neto, Bunby, Verdugo. We have Harp, Zoo, Burns, Cortez, Springer, Walker, Turner. Got Greg Maddux, Corey Seager, Guerrero Jr., Bo Jackson, Schwarber, Myers, Detmers, Hart. We have Ripken Jr., Sparrowhawk, Cron, DiMaggio, Marte, O'Brien, Musial, Wakefield. Gonna have Perez, Scherzer, Levis, Thomas, Votto. Well, there keeps being fights there, man. Like the other day, they asked me to see my cameras because of a fist fight, and I was like, my cameras don't go across the street. Some dudes got into a fight in a parking lot. We have Nems. We're gonna have Charana. I don't know who the hell this is. Let's see. It's a basketball insider, Shams Charania. On the auto. I don't know if he's valuable or not. Torres. We're going to have Lynn. We have Beach Soccer, Hayter, Bradley, Brown, Williams, Bryant, Hernandez, Great Wall of China, Randy Johnson, Grayson Rodriguez, Bryce Harper, Sanga Machado, Turner, Reynolds. Have Worth, the Bongos. We have Wander Franco, Hunter Green, Darvish, Murphy, Molina, Palmeiro, Riley. We have Ichiro, Schwarber, Old Time Hockey, Chambers, Buxton, Ripken Jr., Bruhan, and Vulture. I'm not talking about the villain in Spider-Man. Just the bird. Can't even say bird gang because that's like the gayest shit that the Ravens and the Eagles say. Bird gang. Like, bruh, stop. Yeah, buddy. Juan Soto for the Padres. I was going to say, I think it was the second Soto, isn't it? Didn't we have a Soto before too, or was it Guerrero? Nope, second Soto for the Padres. I don't even know. Look, I don't understand even why they make these box toppers. If I'm being honest. But this will put us halfway through once we get through this box. I'm sorry that this break is also, like, long. It is a long break. Let's get some water, boy. I mean, the problem is right now I can't even talk any shit because the Steelers look like a complete hot bag of ass. Kenny Pickett, that little-handed fuck better figure it out. Need to ship Canada's ass back to his homeland. Ridiculous. Matt Canada's not even from Canada, but we should just ship his ass to Canada anyway. Out here calling offense like he's Matt Patricia. Ridiculous. Oh, my man Eric Sandquist from the Pizza Hut Mafia came out there closing out breaks. He said, extra pepperoni with the stuffed crust, baby. Okay, knock it off over there. The Eagles are looking like big-time regressions in their future, the way Hurts is playing. Got him in both my fantasy leagues, and he's playing like a damn bum. Can't wait till basketball or hockey season where the Philadelphia teams are irrelevant and I can go back to talking shit. We have Suzuki, Seager, Lefko, Cassis, Apodaca, Meneses. I don't know if he says his name Meneses or Meneses. I've heard it said both ways. We have Bald Eagle, Turner, Lindor, Cavalli, Morel, Cabrera, Bichette. We're going to have Austin Meadows, Otani, Fowler, Rodriguez, Volpe, O'Hoppe. I have Ray, Carota, Verlander. Gibson, Henry, Alvarez, Rodriguez, Marte, Clark, Stowers. I have Rodon, Snowy Owl, Bello, Waters, Wisdom, De Niro, Posey, Reigns. Harris the second on the black border. Felix Hernandez, Reed. Drew Waters, Bregman, Torres, Mayer. I have Witt Jr., O'Connor. I have Mandolin, Manoa. Otani, Kwan, Perez. Hoskins, Pence. Stonehenge, Jones, Wembenyama. Yelich, Maddox, Brown, Pasquantino, O'Connor. I have Sandoval on the mini card. Fishing, Jimenez, Clemente, Judge, Martinez. We're going to have Dylan Cease for the White Sox and Gavin Jennings on the base memorabilia. Mancini, Willie Mays, Nola, Randy Johnson, Rizzo, Wasserman, Blackman, Little Baby, Ortiz, Valken, DeGrom, Gibson, Yan, Soto, Swanson, and Pena. Guerrero Sr., Pujols, Marsh, Abreu, Meyer, Strasburg, Castillo, and Milwaukee. The Bandoneon. We have Esteury Ruiz, Bellinger, Lee, Ski, Blade, Langs, Ramirez, Maddox. Jeter, Bell, Mateo, Tovar, Scoot Henderson. Have O'Brien, which Winter Games athlete. Just ask Jose if you can just get one of the cards. Just message him and be like, hey, I realize you had the non-baseball players, and ask so you can just get a little baby base card. Cotto, Jones, Kershaw, I don't think he'll care. You can ask him. Miguel Cabrera, Gordon, Gonsolin, and Ichiro. Is Ichiro a short print too? We have a Rays, Springer, McGuire, Chipper Jones, Charania, Mancini, Horner, George Brett, Marsh, the Harrier, Walker, Cruz, Mulder, Mullins, Altuve, Trout, and the black border Posey. Jimmy Rollins, Brock, Castellanos, Henderson, Yoshida, Rendon and Kirk. Yeah, Larry Walker. Kiteboarding, Real Diaz. Riley Rasmussen. We have Gwynn, Clemente, Swiss Alps, Mattingly, Birdie. Trout, Ortiz, Diaz, Chapman, Anthony Richardson. Bogarts. Piano, Ruth, Meadows, Meek Mill, Greinke, Monplacer, Henderson. Bogarts again, Stargell, Jeter, Urias. Wisniewski, Mitchell. Have the old-time hockey. Behind Mitchell, we're going to have a Cal Raleigh. That's going to be the mini card autograph. Going to the Mariners. It's going to go to Ryan Greenwood. On the auto. The Gear Valken, Acuna, Valena. Anderson, Bell, Gorman. Lindor. Lindor's a short print? Contreras. Harper, Smith, Webb, Rivera, McClanahan, Raggins, Thompson, International Food, and Bodyboarding. Put us halfway through the case. Dude, the Steelers suck against the Raiders, man. You should know that. The Raiders will probably beat the Steelers by like 3 scores. Bro. $65 out of 99. The big... Gavin's not online, so it doesn't matter. The big boy Frank Thomas rip card. Holy smokes. It'll be an exclusive mini stained glass parallel on the inside. And 2 of the following. A mini parallel card or a mini wood card, a metal card. Bro. It does have a little bit of corner damage, just because it was in the box sliding around. But this thing is... I don't even know where you rip it at. This is sick. I'll just say, we'll talk to Gavin, and if Gavin wants to rip it on camera, I'll pop back on stream tomorrow and tag everybody and rip it. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. I mean, he might want to rip this one by himself. I will ask him to, at least if he rips it, to let me know what the content is. But he's a White Sox fan, so he might want to just keep this. This is... I mean, this is a hand numbered. I mean, he didn't number it. An employee did, but that's a pretty sick card. Look, the regular box toppers suck, Mike, alright? I don't need your lip over there, bub. Put my man in the back. He's out there just Big Daddy Frank in the back. Look, my problem with the box toppers is this shit. Is we're 7 boxes into a singular case, and here's our box toppers. Soto, Kershaw, Soto again, Vladdy, and 2 Acuñas. Like, there's no variety, there's nothing interesting about them in the sense of, like, they're not special. Like, that one's special. Most of them are useless. Like, if you were like, oh, we get one big box topper that's numbered or a rip card or whatever per case, and it's like the case it, dope. But, yeah, if it's just a regular-ass box topper, They could easily make the box toppers case hits and make them 10 times more valuable, but they don't. I will say this year I can appreciate that the wax packs for Allen and Ginter actually open pretty easy. Last year they were a pain in the ass to open. Bro, I just love that the Pirates are ruining the Reds' playoff chances. That shit, I love it. Makes me so happy. I think they swept the Reds and like knocked them out of playoff contention pretty much. Gotta love it. Got to love it. We have Zoo, Myers, Cortez, Walker, Bun B, Winfield, Moreno, Griffey, Allen, Kirby, Vientos, Barrios, Oscar Colas, Rutschman, Cabrera, Stargell, Peraza, Benson, Bentliff, Hall, Smith, Correa, Batty. We're going to have Gear Valken, Downs, Nato Chani, Taglia, Paguero, Pedroia, and Hunter. The Minnesota Twins, Harper, McCarthy, Rutschman, Rodon, DMC, Tatis Jr., Aaron, Miggy, Body, Borden, Stanton, Max Fried, Urshela, Scherzer, Contreras, Messina. We have Ethier, Gibson, Seager, Bellinger, Vargas, Schultz, Blade. We have Langs, Lefko, Snowy Owl, Suzuki, Carroll, Meneses, and Anderson. I mean, I don't think the Pirates are technically eliminated. Got Bernie Williams on the bat memorabilia for the Yankees going to Jose. But they'd have to like win out and teams suck like really bad. So pretty much they're eliminated. But I don't think mathematically they're technically eliminated yet. But they're not making the playoffs. It doesn't matter. We have Castillo. We have Felix Hernandez, Turner, Lindor, Lee, Ski, Cabrera, Apodaca, Wakefield, Mandolin Bell, Mateo, Lefko, Casas, Morel, Larkin, Chocolate Moose, Chipper Jones, Kershaw, Tovar, Cavalli, Gonzolin, Henderson, Rizzo on the silver border. We have Sharani and Fishing. Guerrero Jr., Bo Jackson. O'Brien, Schwarber, Kevin Hart, Springer. Scherzer, Pippa, Cron, DiMaggio, Marte, Musial. Detmers, Randy Johnson, Colorado. You have Cy Young, Thomas, Votto, Bryant, Nems. Behind Nems, we have Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers on the relic card. Matt Hogue. Have Kearley. Paddleboarding, Hader, Levis, Bradley, Brown, Williams, and Greg Maddux. Raz on the mini card, Jeter, Rodriguez, Harper, Senga, Machado, Turner, Reynolds, Jason Kendall, and Bald Eagle, Green, Buxton, Darvish, Murphy, Molina, David Ortiz. I have Ozzie Smith, Otani, Old Time Hockey, Franco, Nemo, Chambers, Ripken Jr. Gonna have Bruhan, Falafel, Cotto, Ramirez, Schwarber, Tucker, Alcantar, Anderson, Carroll, Palmer, Springer, Dawson, Arenado, Sosa, Palmer, Mountcastle, and Murphy. T's on the high numbered short print. We have DMC, Ken Harrier, Fujinami, Cole, Ermsey, Moreno, Snell, Verlander, Swanson on the black border, Rollins, Freeman, Liberatore, Pena, Alec Boehm. Behind Alec Boehm, we have the Pittsburgh native, Ian Hatt, going to the Cubs. And that is going to Joseph Brewer in his first break. We have Liberatore, Kiteboarding, Devers, Groshans, Coughlin, Albies, Bogarts, Guerrero Jr. We have Krakow, Old Town, Don Mattingly, Hudson, Pachardo, Sandoval, Batty, Carew, Beerly, Von Kirk, and Piano. That's going to be box number 7. And the box 8 here. Yeah, for the Mets, Justin Verlander. going to be Steve Walkstop. Got the You Betcha guy to start us off on the mini card. We have Olsen, Robinson, Jones, Nadal, Alvarez, Aparicio, Diaz, Guerrero, Robert, Clase, Grisham, Duran, Betts, Peraza. We have Neto, Merlin, Hayes, White, Nicholas Harris II, the Trumpet. I have McGuire. Rarest of the Diamond, shortstop, doesn't touch the ball. I have Stanton, Nelson, Ichiro, Alonzo, Howard, Green, Ortiz. Temple blocks, Guerrero Jr., Bo Jackson, O'Brien. Schwarber, Hart, Springer, Will Levis, Surfing, Cron, DiMaggio, Votto, Marte, Reed Detmers, Dontrell Willis. I have O'Brien, Reggie Jackson, Levis, Thomas, Taj Bradley, Brown, Nems, Musial, Blackman. I'm going to have Claves, Hader, Senga, Machado, Williams, Chris Bryant, Teixeira, McClanahan, Francisco Rodriguez, Grayson Rodriguez, Harper, Buxton, Darvish, Turner, Reynolds, Putin, Secretary Bird, Green, Chambers, Molina, Jeter. We have Nick Lodolo for the Reds on the memorabilia. Going to Scott Duran. Schwarber, Altuve, Old Time Hockey, Wander Franco, Tucker, Nemo, Brujan, Murphy. We have Pujols, Tanning, Ramirez, Schwarber, Sosa, Palmer, Ripken, Lynn, Black Border, Bear Meyer, Bruce Bolt, founder and CEO. Going to have Nolan Ryan, Dawson, Arenado, Ermsey, Moreno, Anderson, Baez, Bomani Jones, and Ukulele. We got Terrain, Goldschmidt, McGuffin, Lux, Jansen, Baez, Kyle Stowers on the black border, Hank Aaron Robinson, Glasnow Small, Griffey Jr. Have the Bat Mini card for the Guardians of Jose Ramirez. Go to Gavin Jennings. I have Sammy Sosa. Building a Sandcastle, Edmund Hendricks, Freeman. Schwartz. In action. I don't know. Are these cards rare? I feel like this is the first one we've seen of this. Put it to the side for right now. Going to the Orioles. I know this card is high numbered short print on the Henderson. Going to the Orioles as well, and Phillip Lemons. We're going to have Jeter, Lou Brock, Lopez, Chisholm Jr., Arrays, Bichette, Van Kirk, and Langeliers. I have Hader. I have Red-tailed Hawk, Henderson, Ruiz, Jameson, Prado, Herrera. I have Alonzo. We have Boston, Cal Ripken Jr., Assad, Stone Street, Verlander, Baez, Zito, Staley, Carew, Beach Volleyball, Knott, Josh Jung, Wheeler, Balvin, Strider, Robinson, Winfield. We have Brett, Rollins, Boggs, Jimenez, Curley. Behind Curley, we have Paul Molitor for the Brewers on the bat memorabilia. One of Matt Hogan, the Brewers on the Molitor. Nice hit there on the long time Brewer. We have Mountcastle, Osprey, Abrams, Neto, Bryce Young, Bieber, Cease, Tomei, Grisham on the black border, Henderson, Pujols, Rappaport, Cortez, Mays, Verdugo, Clark. Have Willie Mays again. Bodrin, Zoo, Corbin Burns, Myers, Walker, Bun B, Gary Sheffield, National Park, and Votto. Judge on the box topper for the Yankees. Put us in the box number 9 here. I have Hayes, Burt, Purdy, Cruz, Mulder, Rasmussen, Quinn, Walker, Pete Alonso, Ruth, Meadows, Henderson, Yoshida. Gonna have a Chavez, as in Andy Chavez, Chapman, Richardson. We have Parasailing, Jeter, Urias, Riley, Mitchell, the You Betcha guy, Guerrero, Ted Williams, Webb, Acuna, Ortiz, Diaz, Bell, Gorman, Green, Harrier, Rodriguez, Smith, Meek Mill, Greinke, Thompson. Behind Thompson is Dave Winfield, Arrays. Ken Griffey Jr., Alvarez, Fowler, Anderson, Wisniewski, Ragans. In action, Boggs. I have Lefko, Pippa, Henry, McClanahan, Volina, O'Hoppe, Ray, Johnson. I have Alan Adale. I have Cy Young, Bello, Waters, Volpe, Rivera, Clark, Stowers. Rodriguez, Paddleboarding, Waters, A-Rod, Marte, Posey, Greg Maddux. Behind Maddux is going to be Ermsey. He's an artist. He did some of the Project 2020 stuff, Project 70 cards. Not really sure what his memorabilia is of, but it's memorabilia nonetheless. We have Hank Aaron, Derek Jeter, Manoah, Reed, Wisdom, De Niro, Mayer, and Witt Jr. Oh, we have a numbered 7 out of 25 hand number, but it is definitely damaged. Bro, how do you hand number something and then damage it? Going to the Mets and Steve Walkstein, but the top is definitely damaged, so I apologize, Steve. I didn't do that. It's just they hand numbered it and damaged the top, so that kind of stinks. Nonetheless, nice hand numbered Edwin Diaz. I bet you if you send it back to Topps, they'd just replace it and have somebody else hand number the 7 out of 25. We have Bald Eagle, Wembanyama, Yelich, Torres. Behind Torres is going to be Bregman, Hoskins. We have another Ortiz, which I'm starting to think these high number short prints might not be as rare as I think they are, but nonetheless. We have DiMaggio, Ohtani, Johnson, Jimenez, Ohtani again, Quan, Perez, Ryan Howard on the silver border. St. Louis, Cotto. We have Downs, Bitliff. We have Hall, Pedroia, Smith. Goldschmidt, Mancini. We have Story, McCarthy, Rutschman, Taglia, Paguero, Tatis, Hank Aaron, Marte, Great Horned Owl, Bellinger, Stanton, DMC, Scherzer, Contreras, Posey, Coughlin, Rivera, Seager, Urshela, Rodon. Langs, we have Tommy Edman, for the Cardinals. Marimba, Lindor, Suzuki, Schultz, like a wiffle ball player, professional wiffle ball player. Okay, we have Freed, Blade, Jackson, Anderson, Maddox, Mateo, Turner, Carroll, Vargas, Apopa Raka, Meneses, Diaz, Red Kite, Bell, have Lee, Ski, Morel, Oswaldo Cabrera, Pujols, Tommy Edman, Mathewson, Jones, Kershaw, Lefko, Casas, Gonzalez, and Henderson, Pasquantino, Jetski, McGuire, Jones, Cavalli, Horner, George Brett, Rollin. We have Fish and Chips, Aaron Judge, Castellanos, Walker, Gordon. You have Tovar, Mullins, Altuve, Freed, and Lute. Diaz, Brock, Mancini, Cabrera, Kirk, Lofton, Jeter, Ortiz, Trout, Realmuto, Charania. Going to have a Bird, Mariano Rivera, Rendon, and Aaron Judge memorabilia with the green border. And that's going to go to Jose Garcia and the Yankees. Into box number 10. And we got a Mike Trout box topper going to the Angels. Zach Ryder. Alright, we got Glass Now, Terang, Meek Mill, Granke, Griffey Jr., Lux, I have Bohm, Snorkeling, Manoa, Lefko, I have Casas, Hoskins, Mayer, Palmiro, Kuroda, Ichiro, Yelich, Reed, Tovar, Cavalli, O'Connor, Perez. I have Hoodie Allen, Vulture White, Robinson, Anderson, Wesneski, the Trumpet, Goldschmidt, Story, Ichiro, Hayes, McClanahan, Felina, Green, Ortiz, Anthony Richardson, some sort of Hawk, Nelson, Volpe, Rivera, Freeman, Schwartz, and Posey. Have Raines, Rivera, Chisholm Jr., Edmond, A-Rod, Marte Van Kirk. We have Langeliers, Bolognese, Marimba, Lopez, De Niro, Herrera, Jackson. We have Cedric Mullins for the Orioles on the memorabilia. Tell you what, there's some really random memorabilia in here. We have Pasquantino on the black border. We have Maddox, Henderson, Ruiz, Bregman, Wisdom, we have Staley, Prado, Quan, Kite, Assad, Stone Street, Quan, Torres, Barry Zito, Pujols, Ordonez, Mathewson, Knott, Jong, Otani, Curley, Strider. We have Verlander. Fun in the Sun, Jet Skiing, and Guerrero Jr. We have Acuna Jr., DMC, Toglia, Gorman, Mitchell, Turner, Brown, Bellinger, Smith, Webb, Urshela, Rodon, Thompson, Bell, Nicholas, so apparently an actor. I guess Sparrowhawk, Fowler, Rodriguez, Freed, Ray, Raggins, Wakefield, Albies, Scherzer, Alvarez, Schultz, Stowers, O'Hoppe, Corbin Burns on the memorabilia for the Brewers. Arenado, Beach Soccer, Waters, Tommy Henry, Carol, Vargas, Clark, Hernandez, we have Allen Wrench, Randy Johnson, Waters, Bello, Lee, Ski, Witt Jr., Posey, Darvish, Bongos, Jimenez, Wembanyama, Gordon, Judge, Pasquantino, Blue. We have San Francisco, Drysdale, Nola, Randy Johnson, Mancini, Cabrera, Blackman, and Little Baby. Paguero, enjoying a pina colada de Grom. Gibson, Mulder, Charania, Swanson, Cronk, Burns, Bichette, Abreu, Cruz, Castillo. We're going to have a Padres 121 out of 199. Rip it. So you've got the Padres in this. We have Zach Ryder. He's probably not awake, so the only rip it we have is probably just going to be Brian's for today. There's a Tatis Rip It, 121 out of 199. This one, well, I wouldn't even question about ripping it. Like, this is a auto rip in my opinion. Let's see. A rookie card is a little bit harder, but for Tatis, I would have ripped that in a heartbeat. We have Golden Eagle, Marsh, Henderson, Yoshida, Alvarez, Strasburg, Holiday, Mitchell, Strasburg, Clase, Olsen, Diaz, Riley, Peraza, Nadal, Jansen, Violin, Goldschmidt, Robert, Ortiz, Jansen, Betts, Dawson, Mike Trout, and Carlsberg Caverns National Park. Into box 11. Clayton Kershaw on the box topper to the Dodgers. Got Robert, Wisniewski, Mills. We have Lux. You got a Hank Aaron for the Braves. It's going to Brian Ward on the high number. Aparicio. Ricky Henderson, Lopez, Bregman, Wisdom, Prado. Herrera, Eckstein. We have Gibson. Francisco Rodriguez, Thomas, Cron, McGuffin, Grisham, Nams, and Musial. Devers, Buzzard, Henderson, Ruiz, Quan, Torres, Zito, Staley. I have a Sunday, Claves, Hader, Will Levis, Harris is second. Ethan Small, Chris Bryant, Gibson, San Diego on the Tony Gwynn statue. We have Verlander, Rodriguez, Harper, Howard, Nicholas, Reynolds, and Williams. Dylan Cease, Spike Ball. Green, Liam Hendricks, Alonso Molina. Turner, Batty on the high number for the Mets. You have Ermsey on the black border. Reed Detmers, old-time hockey, Franco. Rays, Bichette, Brujan, Murphy, Rodriguez. Barn Owl, Schwarber, Jameson, Ripken. Got Williams. We got Lefko on the memorabilia. Going to Jose Garcia. Jameson, Beerley, Arenado, Ramirez, Verlander, Baez, Alcantara, and Anderson. Get Rizzo, Lyer, Cole, Dawson, Wheeler, Baldwin, Murphy, Acuna Jr. There's a ton of high numbered in this. This must be something ridiculous. We're going to have Gagne, Freddie Freeman, Fujinami, Boggs, Snell, Mountcastle, Grisham on the silver border. You got Kirby and wakeboarding. Terrain, Goldschmidt, Valena, Anderson, trumpet. Griffey, Anderson, Bodrin, Robinson, Glasnow, McClanahan, Green, Ortiz, Schmaltz. The Edgar Allan Poe, Votto, Hayes, White, Rivera. Schwartz. Behind Schwartz is going to be Garrett Cole on the mini. And behind Schwartz himself, I think it's going to be an autograph card, maybe. Nope, just Josh Bell for the Guardians on the memorabilia. Got surfing. Nelson, Ichiro, Marte, Volpe, Freeman, and Tejada. DiMaggio, Reggie Jackson, Chisholm Jr., Edman, De Niro, Rodriguez, Van Kirk, Langeliers. Going to have Kirk, Californian Condor, Assad, Stone Street, Otani, Curley, Strider. We have Barrios, Altuve, Knott, Jung, Maddox, Brown, Cease, and Jimenez. I have Lindor, Secretary Bird, Abrams, Rollins, Rizzo. I have Wasserman, Clemente, Bieber, Wang, Horner, Nolan Ryan, Pujols, Rappaport, Soto, Clark. We're going to have a C.J. Stroud going to Tom Scarberry, and the football player spot pays off dearly on the C.J. Stroud. He looks like he's the best guy out of the rookie class so far. Nice hit for Tom. Bruh. Nice hit, baby. Nice one for Tommy. We have Edmonds, Tanning, Burns, Meyer, Yan, Bun B, Verdugo, and Sosa. We have San Choco, Kirby, Jackson, Zoo, Robinson, Jones, Springer, Walker. I have Tome. Ukulele, DiMaggio, Guerrero Jr., Duran, Detmers, Hart, Harper, Bregman, and Acuna. Into the last box of the break, guys. I know it's been a long one. I appreciate anybody that's been sticking with me from the beginning. I know Ginter can also be tiring for me to break and tiring for you guys to watch over and over again. So like I said, I appreciate you guys riding with me the whole time. We got an Aaron Judge on the box topper. And we're going to end it with the hot box. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Love to see it all chromes. That's C.J. Stroud. Or are you asking who's next to Stroud? Let's get rolling here. We have Drew Waters, Bello, Quan. We have Torres. We have Carujas. We have Riley, Black Border Tovar, Seager, Manoa, Reed, Brown, Otani, Barrios, Oscar Colas. We have Mulder, Snowy Owl, Yelich, Clemente, Maddox, Smith, Correa, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth on the high number foil. A little bit off center, but that's probably a nice one. It is a little bit banged up, though. Like a print line. We have Morel, Scherzer, Olsen, Marsh, Duran, Meneses, Blade. We have Colas on the silver border. We have Jimenez, Falcon, Lindor, Cavalli, Casas, Cease, Jimenez, Bucky Dent, Allen Wrench, Kirby, Mateo, Turner, Gordon, Tavar, Clark, Bieber, Rollins paddleboarding. Got Kershaw, Bell, Cabrera, Bunby, Verdugo, Canerco. Albies, Acuna, Jones, Sharana, Mancini. Walker, we have Ozzy Albies. We got a little window to feel the memorabilia there. I don't think they all have windows like that, but it looks like they cut out a little window so you can possibly feel the memorabilia in there, going to Brian Ward on the green. And the Braves. Tejada, Bald Eagle. Carlos Rodon on the black border. McGuire, Jones, Cruz. Mulder, Springer, Edmonds. We're going to have Brujan, Verlander, Castellanos, Walker. Henderson, Yoshida, Detmers, Kevin Hart. Kershaw and the Anger Watt. We have Cotto, Lefko, Riley, Nems, Musial, Big Mo Vaughn. We have Detmers, Realmuto, Diaz, Ortiz, Diaz, Williams, Bryant, the Hen Harrier, Jimenez, Wembenyama. This is probably a pretty big. This foil's probably worth something crazy. We have Rizzo, Wasserman, Aaron, Pedroia, Robinson, Mandolin, Johnson, Soto, Tatis, Soto. McNeil. Boligis, Johnson, Gibson, Nola, Meyer, Jan, Scherzer, Contreras. Got Vargas. Got DMC on the mini card. Fishing, Abreu, DeGrom, Robinson, Jones, Langs, Rodriguez on the short print. Ichiro, Birdie, Trout, Greinke, Turner, Reynolds, Yount. Yeah, Small, Burley, Ruth, Meadows, Wesneski, Mill, Murphy, Molina. Raggins, Kiteboarding, Jeter, Urias, Valena, Anderson, Brujan, Yastrzemski. Yeah, San Francisco. We have Eric Gagne, Acuna, McClanahan, Anderson. Ripken. Behind Ripken, we have an Oswaldo Cabrera autograph going to the Yankees. Nice hit there. Overall, it's been a solid case. You have Allen and the piano. We have Webb, Volpe, Rivera, Murphy, Alcantar, Wilson, Chavez, Cole, Rodriguez, Smith, Rodriguez, Marte, Snell, Mountcastle, Moncada. Oh no, not Moncada. That's Sosa. We have Gear Falcon, Alvarez, Fowler, De Niro, Bogarts, Bohm, Griffey Jr. on the high number. We have Assad, Kershaw, Waters, Henry, Bregman, Wisdom, Bueller, Albies, Bodyboarding, and the Carlsberg Caverns. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. do want to mention that I believe these in-action cards are pretty rare. I could be wrong. I don't know if they're actually technically hits or not. I have to look into them. But we did have the Rip It Von Grisham that did get ripped open out of 199. We're going to have McNeil on the memorabilia. Albies on the mini card memorabilia. Rollins, Verdugo. Bell, Lefko. The Rip It Tatis out of 199. We're going to have Burns on the memorabilia, Mullins on the memorabilia, mini card memorabilia, Judge, Edmund, the 7 out of 25 Edwin Diaz, Ermsey, and Molitor all on the memorabilia cards. Mini memorabilia, Ramirez, Lodolo on the memorabilia, Happ, Cabrera, Williams, Muncy, O'Brien, Cease, Torres, Jimenez, DJ Ski, and DeJong. All on the memorabilia cards. Then we had a huge Rip It card going to the White Sox and Gavin Jennings on Frank, the Big Hurt Thomas. In the back row, we're going to have Morel on the memorabilia. Cal Raleigh on the mini card autograph. We have Acuna, that was part of the Rip card, the exclusive mini card out of the Rip card. We have Ward on the memorabilia and Chase Utley on the memorabilia. We have a cloth mini card for Ezekiel Duran going to the Rangers on the red, and that's out of 10. We're going to get into our front row autographs, and that's going to be Cal Stevenson, Joey Meneses, Oswaldo Cabrera. We're going to have Charania, and then we have C.J. Stroud on the huge autograph to the football players and Tom Scarberry. Then last but not least, we got some Dinosaur Iguanodon Fossil, 6 out of 10. Going to the non-baseball spot as well on the Dino. That is the break. I appreciate y'all, like I said, rolling with me the whole time. I will see y'all tomorrow with some more breaks. Obviously, Trinity filled, so we'll break that one tomorrow. Only because I know if anybody didn't pay, they're not going to pay at 1:30 in the morning. So we'll just run it tomorrow around when the early football games start. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night and be safe. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.